Hello, dear friends. I hope you all are doing good. We have some plants in our home garden. We don't have soil to plant the plants directly, so we are growing the plants in containers only. Today, we'll have a look at some of the plants that can be easily grown through propagation, either from cuttings, seeds, root division. So, the plants we have generally are the ones that require less maintenance and can be propagated easily. Here you can see bryophyllum that easily grows from leaves. Same way with pothos. Lot of pothos I have grown from cuttings. Here you can see the spider plants. The spider plants gives out small plantlets which can be planted and grown as new plants. This is syngonium, again being grown from cuttings. You can see this looks nice and bushy. This can be very easily grown from cuttings, syngonium. Here you can see lot of plantlets from the spider plant. All these can grow into new plants. Again, these are all succulents that can be easily grown from cuttings. Even a small cutting will do. These kind of things look nice in a hanging basket. This is a different variegation of the pothos. This is the rain lily flowers. For the first time I am trying propagation of this rain lily plant from seeds. I'll show that in a minute. These are all balsam plants. We have a 2-3 color varieties, the pink, white, red, etc. These plants have very less lifetime, but it gives out seeds in the pot, seed pods you can see, from which we can grow new plants. So once this dries, we can use the seeds to plant new plants. We have been growing regularly this from seeds. This grows easily and the flowers look nice, very colorful. Aloe vera is another plant that requires very less maintenance. This will also keep giving out new plants. This plant we are having for more than 10 years. You can see new plants coming out. So this can be propagated nicely. This has a lot of medicinal values as well. Here you can see the purple heart. This looks nice, beautiful colors. Even the leaves are purple in color. You can see the flowers. The flowers of this plant, purple heart, is open only for half a day. So this is growing nicely. So today I have taken cuttings from this. This was growing long and as single branch. So I have taken a cutting from this and I have planted it. 2 small cuttings today. So hopefully it will grow into new plants. This is easy to propagate. And again, this looks nice in a hanging basket, purple heart. So you can see the flowers blooming today. Here is one more in that. So this I have planted today, cuttings of purple heart. Again you can see syngonium here. This is a different variegation, a bit of pinkish tinge in this on the leaves. So this syngonium grows very easily. Here you can see succulents. Again this needs to be cut and propagated. This can be again propagated from leaves as well. All these succulents. Here you can see, if you can see here, all these are growing from leaves, being propagated from leaves, these succulents. Here you can see one more, and here you can see snake plants as well, and the back as well you can see some snake plants. All these are being propagated from leaves. I have put videos earlier how to propagate these snake plants from leaves. So you can take leaf cuttings, plant it, and after a while you can see the new growth. This can be easily propagated. Snake plants, Sansevieria. Here you can see jade plants. Looks nice, fresh and green. You can see new plants growing from the leaves. These plants are growing automatically from seed dispersal. Here again you can see succulents. I need to cut this and grow. I think it's becoming lengthier, these jade plants. This also is being grown from leaves. You can see at the edges, you can see small plantlets that will grow into new plants. This is a kind of bryophyllum. Again you see spider plants being grown. It's very easy to propagate. These spider plants can be grown and kept indoors. This will look nice. I have used small containers, old water bottles for propagation. This is a cactus plant that's again being grown from leaves only. This has grown very big, and this is the mother plant. I have taken very small leaves only, whatever have fallen from this plant, this cactus plant, like this kind of leaves have grown into such big plants. 3 leaves I have kept like this, and all 3 have grown. It has become a kind of invasive as well, because I didn't expect this to grow this much. This planter I was using for snake plants only, and I had just put this cactus leaf as well, but this has grown nicely. So I think I need to replant this snake plants in another planter. You can see this is the leaf cutting of the snake plant, and you can see the new growth. New leaves have come. It will form the rhizomes, and it will form the roots, and new plant will come. So I'll replant this in another container, because I don't think we have space here for all the plants. This is the rain lily. For the first time I am trying propagation from seeds. So this is growing nicely. This is 3 weeks old now, all these plants. So many have germinated and growing into small plants. One thing that we have to remember for rain lily seeds is, if we want to propagate from seeds, we have to do it immediately from the seeds. If you store the seeds and use it for propagation, then you will not get much success. When the seeds are fresh, immediately if you plant it, use it for propagation, then lot of plants will grow from that. So after some time I need to put this in a bigger container. For the time being, this is being grown from seeds. This is 3 weeks old now, looks nice. For the first time I am trying propagation of rain lily plants from seeds. Here again you can see this pothos is being grown from cuttings. Many plants grow very well from cuttings. It's easy to propagate. Here you see Wandering Joe. Easily it will grow from cuttings. Take a small one, you can see the roots. Just take a small cutting. Looks nice. Purple on one side and nice variegation green one on the other. These pothos can even grow in water. Here you can see only water is being used, no soil. You can see it forms a massive root system. It's easy to propagate pothos in water. I have put videos earlier itself how to propagate pothos in water. This looks nice when kept indoors. Here you see turmeric, so you can see the growth. I'll plant this today in some container. We have turmeric plants. Here you can see this is turmeric. This is turmeric growing nicely. I'll plant this today. And this again is another plant that grows easily from cuttings. This is growing nicely. This started from a small cutting like this only. If you take 3 inches of this plant and plant it, it quickly grows into a big plant. It looks very nice, colorful, contrasting with the green plants around it. All these are plants which can be grown from cuttings easily. This is again another variegation of Syngonium. This plant as well, to see the beautiful color of the flowers. This easily grows from cuttings. This can be kept indoors, hanging baskets. It will look nice. This flower again stays open for only 1 day, but it's so beautiful. So we will try to grow plants and trees as much as possible. This is again a spider plant that is growing nicely. You can see lot of plantlets. I use them to grow new plants from this. You can see the roots. So growing plants gives us happiness. Gardening is a enjoyable thing to do. It relaxes our mind. Here you can see rose plant. A bud is there. This is yellow colored one. Maybe it will bloom in another 2 or 3 days. So Let us take care of nature, do our bit for the environment, grow plants and trees, stay happy. Thank you for watching. I hope you like this video of propagation of plants from cutting seeds. Take care. Bye bye. We will meet in another video. Be well and safe. Thank you. Bye.